Hi guys, and welcome to the future. You are tuned in to Saraswati Radio. I'm Sky with the news for the upcoming new moon in Gemini. This is a special day because it's also a solar eclipse. Means the moon and the sun are in exactly the same spot. The moon is positioning himself between the sun and the earth. For us living in Thailand, it cannot be visible because it's happening just after the sunset. Now, let's see about the active vibration and the frequencies we can work with. It's the gate 45. It's part of the ring of alchemy, and the original name of the hexagram is gathering together. People with the 45th active in their design gonna be more influenced than others, and also people who have the 21st activation can feel the energies, and it is being played out in a repressive or reactive way. Like always, this is depending on the early childhood conditioning or traumas. The repressive side of the 45th shadow is made up of all those people who bow their heads to authority. They allow their spirits to be dominated by parents, teachers, governments, police, doctors, or any other authority figures. The reactive side of this shadow strives to climb up in the hierarchy and therefore has to push down others. These are the bossy people who assume themselves in position of power. Collectively, the 45 shadow too lays the foundation of our business worlds and the economical structures. And it's also through this activation of gathering together that in the coming generations the hierarchical systems are forgotten and people working together in more communal ways. Now, it's only the year 2021 and humans are just moving out of the survival mode. And since synergy involves an entirely new way of thinking, it is challenging for many to open themselves up for such new lifestyles. Working in synergy will mean to share the world resources rather than to trade with it. Have you ever thought about? Most trade is based upon fear. Well, how to actually come out of it? It is through the selfless and unconditional giving away of responsibility and authority that the truly powerful, I would say Shiva, begins to travel through a network or organization. As the energy of goodwill and sovereignty is released, the whole purpose of money will gradually begin to change. In the long term, it is more efficient to move together in synergy rather than to waste energy in competition. Especially beautiful, I found, looking at the big picture. Because those people with this 45 activation are the ones who are doing now the work for coming generations. Thanks to them, the world poverty and hunger will finally come to an end. For me, looking through my filter, it's very clear to see that through the action of unconditional giving, the need for money will disappear altogether. And with it, the borders and taxes and whatever else came out of the survival mood. And since we are living in the area of authenticity, I dare to say it now. It's not only the end of the money, but it's also the end for the need of solid food. Yes, I know, for some it's challenging, because we are literally not there yet. But as our collective frequency, this huge human body mutates, so does our biological individual bodies. Means that the children born in the future will come with an evolved DNA, able to just use and live on the frequencies of light. How about your contemplations on this? What are your convictions or conclusions? And if you have questions, contact me. I'm happy to answer you. It is my pleasure to be at your service. It is my honor to be in the service of the divine. Enjoy your creations and have a blessing.